imprint on this generation and those to come. Governor Mike Huckabee. Introduction. Go and make disciples. Jesus. Remember who you are and whom you serve. W. D. Murphy. My dad shaped my life. Dad does that. He influences people. It's all very natural to him. Ask anyone who knows him, and you'll find that they all agree. If you're within earshot of Pastor Murphy long enough, he will impact your life. Often it's subtle with a joke here or an encouraging word there. At times it's more direct through a piece of godly advice, a timely prayer, or a Bible verse that whispers God's voice when you need to hear it most. Either way, subtle or not, Dad impacts and inspires people. And he's contagious. You want to be like the guy. Dad has a knack for impacting all who draw near. A priceless picture is etched in my mind from years of daily exposure. Recalling it always puts a smile on my face and motivates me to walk well with God. Now that's a powerful image. Every morning as a kid, I arose and headed to the kitchen for breakfast. In order to get there, I passed through our living room, which is where I'd first see Dad. He was unmissable. His glasses were placed on an open Bible on the chair beside him. His face was cradled in the palms of his hands, and he was on his knees in prayer, chatting with God. It was as if Dad had become part of the room's furniture every night. Long before dawn, Dad was up meeting with God. That scene, a memory that I hope never fades, was repeated throughout the day in different places. If you walked into Dad's rundown office in the basement of the church, you'd see the same thing. A few sermon notes scribbled on a notepad beside his Bible, glasses off, and Dad on his knees, face in hands, in prayer. When he took us to school in the morning, the radio was always kept off, a Bible verse was always shared, a song was always sung, and prayers were always raised. Car rides were prime time to shape his children for Christ, just before we stepped into the big bad world. And as we climbed out of the car and wandered into school to start our day, his parting words were ringing in our ears. Kids, remember who you are and whom you serve. Those daily words and visual pictures molded my life. They still do. Ongoing exposure to scenes like that, an authentic man of God living devoted to him, shapes and sculpts those who draw near. Who is Dad's God? I'd often ask. How awesome must he be, given my dad is devoted to him? That type of natural, unauthentic Christian living grabs you and shapes you. It drew me to want to know Dad's God too. Authentic Christians like Dad, just living out their ordinary lives for Christ, can change the world around them one person at a time and by God's design. You too have been shaped by people and events around you. If you pause for a moment and reflect on it, memories will surface of people who impacted your life in specific ways. It's because God made each of us moldable. It's as simple as that. Human beings are easily shaped. You may not like to hear this, but the truth is you're as malleable as Play-Doh in the hands of a child. It's true. We all are like putty in the hands of those forces of influence around us, especially our immediate culture. Take just one tiny example, our taste buds. I'm convinced no human being naturally likes the taste of black coffee. At least not initially. Yet many of us yearn for it every morning. It's become a necessity. Through exposure day in and day out, our taste buds are conditioned to like coffee. Perhaps initially just to stay awake. But repeated exposure it converts your taste buds to become passionate about coffee. And the data shows how profitable our malleable taste buds are for the coffee market. In the United States, consumers spent $74.2 billion.